This episode of Trash Panda Off-Road, we're loading up the little X-90 and we're going camping with the guys from Zukiworld. The guys out at Zukiworld put out a notice a couple days ago, maybe a week and a half ago, that they want to go to Jarbidge, Nevada and camp out there and tour around that town. They've been out there before, so I figured, hey, why not? But unfortunately, that rig is still broke down. So, I'm loading up the X-90. Had a plan. The family was heading out with us. The wife was going to go, but she had a work emergency. Ended up having to fly out to Boise, which is kind of a win, because now tomorrow, after I work my shift at work, I'll go ahead and drive from here to Boise, which is about 9 hours or so, and then I'll already have a room there. So that'll be kind of nice. Then I'll get up the next morning when she goes to work, and I will head on to Twin Falls, Idaho, and that's where we'll meet up with the guys from Zukiworld. I think there's going to be 3 or 4 other Suzuki vehicles, and we will head towards Jarbidge, Nevada, and do some camping and exploring. Okay, we are somewhere outside of Twin Falls, Idaho, heading towards Nevada. Met up with Eric and Sarah yesterday. Well, actually met up with them this morning. Spent last night in Boise with my wife. And we're having first issue of the trip. Eric's fans are not working because the relay is not staying down in the relay holder. And it keeps kicking the fan off, and it looks like it caused his transmission to overheat. And he blew tranny fluid all over everything, and he started smoking me out because I was driving behind him. So pulled over, and now he's trying to zip tie it together. I don't know if you could see the little speckles of stuff there. So fly in my eye. All fixed up, back on the road. Even took time to hose off the underneath. We're still about an hour outside of Jarbidge, Nevada. Cool little one-lane bridge, like a dam, I think. There's water on that side. We made it after, I don't know, 20 miles of gravel, me getting dusted out because I'm in the rear. We made it to this little town called Jarbidge, and we're gonna walk around for a little bit, and then we're gonna go find a place to camp. First thing you see when you come into this town is the No More Roadless Jarbidge Shovel Brigade. That's a cool shovel. Nevada Four-Wheeler Association, Jarbidge Brigade, Blueburn Coalition, and ABATE of Northern Nevada. And this little house, or I don't know, maybe it's a park. Oh, it is. Pioneer Park. It's got Pioneer Park here. And then up here is the Jarbidge Story and Liberty Rock. And over there is a Land Cruiser pickup. I don't know if you guys could see that, you know. GoPros aren't that great for the scenery kind of stuff. Oh, there's that. There's Liberty Rock. Here's the town. Heading outside of Jarbidge there, and there's all kinds of these little campgrounds along the side of the road. Right here by the creek, there's all kinds of little camping areas. You just kind of pull off and camp. They got restrooms and everything. Oh! Buzzed down the road for a little bit. I think we decided we're going to go back to one of the very first ones we saw. First morning at camp. Matt made it late last night. I slept in the cot tent. And we're right here by the creek. Really nice little camp spot. It was cold last night. We're up here in the mountains of Nevada. I didn't think it was going to get that cold, but luckily I got a really good sleeping bag, so we were all right. So, nice little camping area. It's the Jarbidge campground, actually. So there's a bathroom over there, picnic table, all that good stuff. So we are getting ready to go out and explore. So, all right, we're heading out for adventure on day one. The X-90 is definitely the smallest rig here, but what the heck, right? Eric's up there in his well-built sidekick. Matt brought his Nissan pickup, and then of course we're in the X-90. Had another guy that was supposed to join us, but he couldn't get his parts in time, so this is the group that's going to go out and explore. Going up a steep incline up into the top of these canyons. Pulled off the road onto a little 2-track here. Oh yeah, these wheels are not built for this. If I hadn't been holding the camera, I probably would have put it into 4-wheel drive for that corner. I think just because these tires aren't that great, we're going to be using a lot more 4-wheel drive. Sure is nice out here. Just a reminder, guys, if you're going through backcountry and the gate's closed, you got to reclose it. Good as new. I gotta find some time here while we're cruising around to get a GoPro attachment stuck onto the windshield of this rig, because I'm busy driving when I go through the cooler stuff because of these little tires and such. So I can't really get the camera set up for make a video because I'm busy steering the car. We made it up to a repeater. This is for the, according to the sign there, it's the buildings for the communications of the town of Jarbidge for fire protection. Because there's no service down there in Jarbidge anyway. Like, they don't even have a radio. You can't get radio channels, TV channels, nothing. Hey, check it out. I had one of those stickums in my GoPro bag. So, I'll be able to get a little bit better footage of us driving down the road. Grave marker over there off to the right. More scenic views. White truck that's not with us. In theory, the little detour we just took is going to connect us to the main road we came off of earlier. And there's some guys on a motorcycle with a sidecar, which is cool. They're out here exploring on that. And right now I'm parked in the shade. Something's not quite right. I gotta kick up the idle on this thing because it does want to die at idle again. I thought I had that problem fixed because it never did it when I was cruising on the road, but it is doing it now, so we'll get that all dialed in again. Again, GoPro's not great for scenery.
Cell service is good up here. I got 4 bars of 4G.
Oh, I gotta check my cell phone, but you can see. Well, you probably can't see. There's a pond down there and a beautiful valley we're rolling into. Pulled back off the main road.
If it goes down to the pond, I'd be game for a trip down there just to check it out.
And we are going to try.
Yeah, I see. Go for it.
Apparently we're going to try to go to the pond. But the main reason we headed off the main road here is we saw some mining equipment we're going to try to get to. So hopefully we can get down to that. We made it down to the pond. And the cool thing is down here, not sure about the boat, but on the other side of this boat, this little canoe, there is a life-size cutout silhouette of a man fishing. It's way cool. I don't know who did it, but it's kind of cool. Did he catch anything? He's not even drowned in a worm. Okay, so it turns out the boat had oars with it, so we had to test it out. And by we, I mean Matt, because I'm not getting out there. Okay guys, we're gonna stop this video here. I got to editing. It ended up being like 25 minutes long on just the day one adventure. So I'm gonna cut it off here. Be sure to tune in next week. We'll do part 2 of this adventure. Follow along as always on the Instagram at Trash Panda Off-Road, and check out Zukiworld.com while you're at it. It's a lot of great forums and information there, a lot of builds that they've done, and a lot of adventures that they've been on. So check all that stuff out, and we'll see you guys next week.